We were going off the map into a zone where they don't allow snowmobiles, choosing a foot-powered approach. Nobody's around, it's totally silent. It's just a pretty incredible feeling. And it's also cool to go up there and do something that very few people will ever do. Man, the journey is the reward.
Hey, I'm Jeremy, or do I introduce myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hey, I'm Jeremy Jones, and then...
I think everyone knows who Jeremy is. He's someone I've always looked up to. I'm always amazed at the way he's continued to do what he loves, no matter what anyone else says, and kind of go off the beaten path, do it his way.
I've been snowboarding for over 30 years, and at this point, my snowboard is the key to unlock the ultimate connection with the wilderness. I spent so much of my life taking helicopters into these beautiful places, and now the thought of like a helicopter coming buzzing in straight to the mountaintop, doing all these runs, buzzing out of there and gone. It was just such a disruptive approach. It's getting back to the roots. I think that humans are hardwired. When you just take away like all the noise and it's like you need shelter, you need food, you need warmth. It's just, that's a very fulfilling thing to kind of just to camp and deal with what needs to be dealt with.
Brought the map.
You know, I got about a 50% idea of where we're going and what we're doing. Well, I'm assuming this is the right way.
You know, when you're going on a camp trip, you have to carry everything. Your packet's heavy. You really want to be strategic with how you pack, typically. Nice. For me, I want to be like lounging. I brought my chair out there. I brought a speaker, a solar charger, the frickin' solar lights, French press. I'm bringing a ton of stuff straight up the mountain.
We're gonna go until we're in a ton of pain. We're gonna take our packs off, we're gonna drink some water, and then we're gonna put them back on. We're gonna go till we're in a ton of pain, and we'll just keep repeating that till we're totally over it. And then we're gonna call it home.
You know, when we finally reached our destination, everyone's kind of in awe, you know, just like, like to take off the packs, walk around for a little bit, feel featherweight, light. And Jeremy picked this little zone, like kind of out in the open.
The wind's gonna be coming this way.
I'm like, if it's windy, my tent might break. And he's like, you know, I'm like, how big's your tent? I don't have a tent. Nice. That's like, and so then like when he told me that, I really felt like the Barney, like, I'm worried about my tent in the wind. Like, and he's gonna dig a little cave.
This here is the master bedroom. We got the living room, pantry here. I find sleeping by a big boulder doesn't keep me warmer at night, but if something goes wrong, I can just cling to that boulder. I know it's not going anywhere.
Ooh, best smell of waking up. I think it's really cool what Jeremy's done with his path.
You know, for me, trying to reduce my impact on the environment is something I look at in all facets of my life. And it's been really nice with splitboarding to kind of take the machines out of my snowboarding. Options are endless.
The split board approach, I haven't done a ton of it, but to do it with him, I'm just like, dude, yes! Like,
Beauty with a splitboard is there's no excess gear needed to go climb these mountains. You turn it into cross-country skis for the way up, Then you get to the top and turn it back into a snowboard, and it's a normal snowboard.
I learned so much just watching Jeremy. Like, don't even ask him questions, you just watch him. Like, watch his stride, watch how he conserves energy with everything he does. And in reality, you can apply that to everything.
Oh, I can't wait for my Snickers bar.
Yeah.
11,000 steps. A couple more 1,000 to go. Not too far, though. Woo! Summit fever, baby.
The higher I get up on the mountains, the more I'm like, I don't want this hiking to end. This is amazing. It's probably the sketchiest part of the climb.
Do not fall into the rocks.
When it's sunset, the stakes go way up because
1 foot here.
an injury an hour before it gets dark is very serious.
This is a good spot not to fall. This is.
One little slip, and if you lose it on a face like that, you're going to the bottom.
You know, things got a little serious for a minute there. Jeremy's like, okay, this is the no fall zone.
That's probably the most real climb that I've had this year.
Heavy duty, man.
And you get to the top, and you're like, the snowboarding down is irrelevant. That climb was just so amazing, and I wish it just kept going and going and going.
It's just this feeling. You're out there when you're on a peak, just so much as having eyeballs and being able to see what's in front of you. It's just this feeling that hits home, and you're just like, oh, I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to be hanging out with you. Nobody's on this mountain, and I can just like give out a yell, man. Yeah, we've got it pretty good, man. Life is good.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was sick.
Met up at the bottom of the face and still had this like long rolling run back to camp where we actually got into some of the best snow of the trip, like as it was going to dark, and it was just the perfect capper to this awesome day.
Like, I remember shredding this run together, like, woo, hooting and hollering. Jeremy's like, I'd be surprised if somebody else has ever ridden that. I was like, really? Sick.
I forget a lot of stuff, but I won't forget exactly how we climbed that mountain, exactly where every turn was. You know, that stuff stays with you forever.
Amazing experience to be up there and then ride back to camp. Everyone's like, whoa, you know, chucking snowballs. Everybody missed. It's my favorite thing to do. Definitely, no doubt, my favorite thing to do is go out there and camp with your buddies in a place of solitude and do rad things.
Oh, yeah.
By just slowing things down, there's more communion with nature there, and whoa, it's motivating me to really try and protect nature.
I guess I better
saddle up. He's on a mission. I've never even shredded in Jackson. It was like, good day, not so good day. Good day, you know, up and down, up and down. Nothing has really gone as the script has said.